Trillo copping his first win as Meralco's official head coach. The Bolts handed Northport a 97-89 defeat in the PBA Odd Tour preseason tournament Wednesday night at Ynares Arena in Pasig City. It was Allein Maliksi who provided the firepower for the Bolts, racking up 21 points, highlighted by 4 threes. Northport mounted a furious run to grab the lead in the third, but the Bolts showed poise in the final period to get its first win under Coach Luigi, who replaced longtime head coach Norman Black earlier this month. Let's go all out on this story and Meralco's win with Coach Luigi Trillo himself joining us, not from Boston, but from Alabang via Zoom. Coach, good evening. Welcome back to the show. I made you laugh there. Congratulations, Coach.
Kamusta, Dre? Thanks, Dre. Kamusta?
Okay naman. Good to be back. Coach, it's very noticeable. Meralco is playing with a much faster tempo. I know I was in Hong Kong, I was watching highlights. I said, wow, ang bilis ng Meralco. Is it the core of the new system you and active consultant, of course, Nenad Vucinic, are implementing, that you want to play faster?
Yeah, well, we've had about 9 days of practice, right? But the pace was good. Clearly, we didn't still make our threes, but we'll get accustomed to that. Overly, still okay. I think we played with one guard. We missed Aaron Black. We didn't have Chris Banquero, Diego Dario, Frankie Johnson. So it was just really Anjo Karam who manned the point, right? But yeah. I like what I saw for a first game. Obviously, we're bringing in a new system a little bit, but I think it's good to play at that pace too, because I think it's easier to slow down than it is to play slow and all of a sudden go fast.
Good point. Yeah, that's a really good point. Kumbaga, it's easier to, once you're going 120 kilometers per hour, pwede mo namang bagalan. You're running and gunning. But what's interesting also, Coach Luigi, is your team also got bigger with the addition of big boy Norbert Torres from Rain or Shine when you traded away Mac Bello. And it seemed to work kasi you out-rebounded Northport 29 boards. By 29, 69-39. So mga 30. Aside from that, may outside shooting din si your bigs. Norbert can shoot, Toto Jose can shoot, even rock and roll Raymond Almazan, Kyle Pascual. Is it also a big part of your plans here in Meralco?
I'm sure they see that some of our bigs can shoot, no? And when your bigs can shoot, that's a big advantage because it spreads the floor, right? But we want them to shoot if they're open. We want them confident with that. This is a time in time of the season that it's exhibition games, so coaches will try different lineups, unconventional lineups. We wanted to try a big lineup since we didn't have guards, and it worked to our advantage. Obviously, we got the rebounds. We used Hodge at the 3. And yeah, Norbert played big. I'm very impressed by him. He's joined our practice for maybe he's only had 1 practice, 2 practices, I think.
Yeah.
But I like his decision making, and he gives us that guy who can really stretch the floor from us. He was 1 out of 6 in this game, but I see some potential in terms of Norbert.
Mm-hmm. Well, Coach, nagkaroon din ng run yung Northport in the third and the fourth quarter to get the lead. What did you tell them at that point? Kasi ang ganda naman ng kumbaga, as I mentioned earlier, Meralco showed a lot of poise.
Well, it was tied at the end of the third, but I noticed we just were going individualistic, just too much at the post. You give credit to Northport because they came out with different pressing defenses and they kind of got back. It was good to see our guys regroup in the fourth, and we were shooting the ball with confidence. We were moving. We had 28 assists. We had 33 points in the fourth, which is good. We want to see more improvement with that. Mm-hmm. We know we can do better, but I think that's something to look at. We play Phoenix next. We know that Phoenix runs a lot of different traps, different one pass, the zone. Coach Jamaic is known for that. So this kind of it makes us realize that there's still a lot of things that we need to push and work on. And that third quarter where Northport run a 2-1-2 zone got us fits.
Mm-hmm. Well, after the Norbert Torres deal, are there any plans for other player movements, Coach? Just between you and me.
Just between you and me,
yes, sir.
Well, we're always looking to improve our lineup. So we like what we have. I think this score is solid. We're excited about the draft. We're picking 8th and 20th. We know it's going to be a deep draft. Again, it could be a guard falling to us or a big, but we just have to take the best available talent out there. And we're looking to always improve our lineup. So I
Yeah.
think this exhibition gives us a chance to see what the guys how they adjust, how they fit in, and we'll move from there.
Well, you're in the right direction. Congratulations again on getting win number 1 as head coach. Again, nice to say, really nice ring to it, saying head coach Luigi Trillo. Maraming salamat, coach, and have a great night.
Thanks,
We'll talk to you again. Good luck in your next game. That was Meralco Bolts head coach Luigi Trillo.